Hey everybody, coming to you today with Treebeard. He's 15, some say 15 inch, some say 17 inch. He's 15 inches tall if you count his face, or right here. But if you count the branches coming off him to the back, he's 17 inches. When you extend his arms to their full height and you go all the way up, it's 22 inches total. So he is absolutely huge. But once again, ToyBiz did a great job. He's joining the knees, elbows, shoulders, wrists, fingers, knuckles, arms raised to height of 22 inches minimum. Push a green. You just push this little. Check this out. Check. You push this little. It's hidden perfectly. You can't really see it, but I'll just let him speak for himself on this matter. Now, his back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now this one he needs a new battery. Obviously, I've had him for a long time. And when he has the battery, his mouth actually moves, and it moves. His little mustache also moves, and it moves really coordinated with his mouth, with his speaking, or I should say. So it looks a lot like he's literally saying the words he's saying. I'm not sure why he's. I think it's just because the batteries need to be changed. But again, he is super thick. He is scaled to the rest of the ToyBiz line. Most of it, he has four sayings. I told Gandalf I would keep you safe, and safe is where I'll keep you. I am no tree, I am an ent. Ah, don't be hasty, little Orcs. Grwrr. He also has a few others, I believe. Um, he really is something that an awesome character. The Ents, the tree Ents from Lord of the Rings. I mean, not only did they make a huge difference in the story, but if you read the Silmarillion, you know that they're been slightly mentioned, but they are these powerful tree shepherds that have been around. Well, he calls Gandalf young, so at the very least they were around before the official first age. So I have to look into that someday, but I'll go ahead and show you his articulation. The fingers will go in and out. Can you see that? And then his wrist is actually jointed so it can go up. You can recreate, and since it's made to scale, you can put Merry and Pippin on him. There's a little indent for the foot. You can put Merry. I think Merry was in him here and Merry in his hand. They perfectly fit. When I do the review on the Hobbit, I will bring him back out and show you that. Another great thing is that he has, if you want to completely hide the joints, you can, but he does have excellent mobility. He has huge flat feet, and so that he really doesn't fall down much. Now, the one complaint I'll have is that his joints are not extremely tight. Now, if you raise his arms really high, like that, if you raise him like that, then he'll stay. But if you once you move them down to this point, you move them down, they just kind of fall. Bring it down here, falls. So, but who cares? It's beautifully done. Like ToyBiz, they made sure they cared about whatever they made, whether it was ToyBiz making Lord of the Rings figures, or when they were making Marvel figures, Legends, the original Legends figures. They really put every little detail, and I'll show you that up close. Let's go ahead and bring him over here. Can you see his face? Take a look. Perfect little branches. Little just differences in the coloring. Look at his eyes. His eyes have a walnut look to them. And this is an older figure. This is a 2000, I believe, 3 figure. Now, on the feet, so you have knee articulation. You have articulation with the whole leg. You have the elbows and the shoulders. And then you also have one for the main torso, so kind of take a bow. I prefer to kind of keep him in a stance like that, and then maybe move his arm up like that, and like that. And then let's see, even then, I doubt right now you can see him completely. But he is an amazing figure, and let's give him another chance. Let's see if we can get. And it's so well hidden. This button is really well hidden. It's actually hard to even find sometimes. But here, there you go. Let's bring you in close. Let's bring you in for a close-up. Now with a fresh battery, his mustache and everything should be moving. And you pull on it one more time. It's just an amazing job that they did. ToyBiz really seemed to care about the figures. Let me show you the back. One thing too is, like I said, this takes it to 17 inches. This extra branch. God, he's absolutely huge. Back here is the compartment. Right where my right thumb is, that's where the one screw is, the one part, but the rest of it blends in perfectly, and you put your batteries in there. And like I said, once you put it in, there's just this little line here, which you can't really notice. And of course, there's the screw, which if you wanted to, I assume you could just put a little green over the screw after you put the batteries in, or go without batteries entirely. That would be another option. But you can recreate, because he is exactly to scale with the Hobbit, with the other figures, just like he was in the movie. ToyBiz really knocked it out of the park with this one. If you see my other Lord of the Rings videos, you'll see I have Shelob, and I'm gonna do her. I'm gonna do them all again. I have a Cave Troll. I have the from the extended sequence. I have the mouth of Sauron with on his horse. I have Sauron himself, and a lot of others. So we're going to be doing these every other day. A Star Wars figure every other day, or two. I may do a Lord of the Rings figure, and I may do one of these Star Wars or Final Fantasy in the same day, and then or possibly, and then on the off days I'll do videos. I'm going to combine it with a little bit of video game stuff, as well as reviewing or showing collector's editions or special editions of Blu-rays and movies that I really enjoy. And I've got playlists for everything. Everything is organized by the playlist, so please check it out if you can. And I hope you enjoy the pictures. I'm going to have a bunch of pictures coming right after I finish speaking. I apologize for how I sound. I am very sick right now, and I'm having a lot of trouble with speaking, so I apologize for that. But I hope you like that. I hope you enjoy it, and if you can find one for less than $100, and you have $100 to spend, or 80 or 90 or 70, whatever you find it at, get him. He is selling boxed for about 175. So if he sells for 175 in the box, he's not going to take too big of a hit. So he's probably around 100. I would say would be a price. I mean, it's really high. He's extremely rare. These ToyBiz Lord of the Rings figures are extremely rare. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And please check the playlist out. Drop a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you can. I'd really appreciate it. It just motivates me to keep going. I know I'm not monetized or anything, but it motivates me to keep working when I get your comments and your thumbs ups and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.